does it become a curse?
When you're not sure what you're seeing and like so you're in an environment where everything's safe and then you just see something that makes you question, is it safe? You know, you go, oh snap, like I might not be safe because I've seen that before. I've seen that look before, or that body language before. Is it what, you know what I mean? You start to worry too much and
True.
Yeah.
And that's the key word, because I've got a friend who says to me, yeah, you know, because it could be on the other end where you will be seeing things that maybe might not be there.
Yeah.
So it's 50-50, isn't it?
It's 50-50.
But I say it's more of a strength
Of course.
than weakness.
Yeah.
Even though there's that side.
Yeah. It's true.
Mm.
But yeah.
So back to talking about us.
Yeah.
What would you say has changed in your life that you are proud of?
I would say transitioning from the person I was to the person I am now. I'm still being able to look back at that person and go, I don't know who you were, but I'm glad I'm not there anymore. So in terms of mentally, spiritually, emotionally, being more grounded, you know, seeing who, just, there's an example of, right, so the old me, I remember at work back home, there'll be a situation that would make me feel anxious, and then now the same situation would arise and I'm calm. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay. You know, that's different.
Yeah.
So I would say, yeah, that's the main.
That's the main thing.
And the fact that things are working out because I made that change, it shows me, you know, it was the right change to make, and I'm progressing towards what I want in life.
Yeah. But it's quite nice when you see that you are changing, isn't it?
Yeah.
How things that used to affect you doesn't affect you no more.
Yeah.
Which means that there's always potential to become better.
Of course.
Yeah.
Unless there are people out there that don't want you to become better to serve themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I know what you mean. And you've had your fair share of burns.
Yes, we both have.
And pain. So, I mean, personally knowing you, it seems like it's an Adrian interview, but I feel like it will come back to me soon.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah. But I was going to say, knowing you're a very nice guy, and I've seen you improved, but you used to be a people pleaser as well.
Of course. Same as you. We were both. Yeah.
Yeah. I said it's not about me yet.
Oh, it's not about you yet? Yeah, my bad, sorry. What, wait,
So
10 minutes, yeah?
Yeah, no, we've got time.
Cool. 10 minutes will be to you, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Cool. No problem.
I was going to say, how come you were a people pleaser?
Because I didn't believe in myself.
Wow.
You please people because you please other people because you don't believe you can please your. This is gonna sound wrong. I don't mean it like this. You feel that you can't please yourself. You know, you don't feel like. You don't feel like, you don't believe in yourself. You don't love yourself. There are people out there. Sorry, let me just go off course.
Yeah.
And just look at the camera. There are people out there who tell you that it is impossible for you to love yourself, and it's impossible for you to be happy. Don't listen to what they're saying. They're trying to manipulate you for their own gain. Yeah. You can love yourself. And you can find your own happiness. Disclaimer over. So back to the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't really like. When you don't love yourself, and you don't trust yourself, and you don't believe in yourself. You always want to please people to get that validation, because you can't validate yourself.
No.
So you need it as much as possible outside.
Validation, yeah. Looking for the outside for the inner.
Exactly.
When it should be the inner first.
Yes, exactly.
I've always admired people who, no matter the circumstances, they're able to still remain level-headed.
Yeah.
And that's because they've got something in them that has become so strong that the circumstances doesn't matter.
Right.
Go on.
Oh, I was just going to say, those people that level inside, they can't be moved unless they decide to move.
Yeah.
So if they decide, this is what I want, okay, we'll go this direction. Whereas people that don't have that, they're moved easily by emotion, by manipulation, by all this different stuff. You know, and that's the difference between the two.
Yeah. Because I was going to say something till you interrupted me,
Sorry, my bad.
but that's not a problem. Yeah. You could have two people
Yeah,
grow up in the same circumstances,
yeah,
same environment. One could get sick by the circumstances and by what they're facing, and the other doesn't.
yeah.
All down to being able to be strong inner and mentally.
It's not only that.
And
Sorry. Go on. Finish. Finish. Continue.
so basically, it's like having two boys grow up in the same house, being raised by the same parents, both parents who are harsh, aggressive. One come out scarred and hence behaving very badly, and then the other just didn't really wasn't shaken by the So that was my point. But you wanted to add something.
I was just gonna clarify, add to that, and that it depends on the how was the word? It depends on how each person responds to the stimuli from their environment. One person might react angrily, and then that's how the other person might react. So let me give an example. You can have the same parents, yeah? Two boys. And that parent might give one child more attention and scold the other one a bit more. And that child might end up a bit more rounded. That child might end up a bit more wanted. You see what I'm saying? Same household, but it doesn't mean that the stimuli is exactly the same. You know? You ever heard about the black sheep? So in every family there's a black sheep, and the black sheep is the one that the family looks at, like Cinderella. You know what I mean? Like, and then you got the golden child, who's the one that will get most of the attention, the love and stuff. They're going to grow up differently, even though they're in the same household. Yeah, that's all I was going to add to that.
Exactly. So, I mean, and that's what I want to be personally.
What's that?
Like being in a situation where the circumstances doesn't dictate how I react, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like that's where a lot of people want to be.
Yeah.
Because that's what I personally think. And that's what I'm working on.
And it's hard because we live in a world that tries to make people the opposite. The world that we live in doesn't want people to be strong or like you said, have control. Because if you have control, how can they control you? They want you to feel like, no, you need us. And they say, oh well, if you're not dependent on us, life is gonna fall apart for you. Because as human beings, we're currency. They use us to help build flats and cathedrals and bring people millions for nothing. But now if you decide, and you start building for yourself, and they don't want too many people having that mentality, because they will miss out. Because their whole business model is about using people who don't believe much in themselves. Wink, wink. But yeah.
So what? Right. Just quickly.
Yeah.
You guys might think, where's this conversation going about? We're just going everywhere.
We're going everywhere. Yeah.
Just quickly.
Yeah.
What are some of the subjects that you really like to talk about this podcast but can't?
Ooh.
Or what subjects would you like to delve in without saying too much, subject-wise, that you don't feel like you can right now?
Well, if I do say the subject, I can as well dive into it. What's it? It's like, what is there a girl that you like that you don't want to express right now? Yes, Katie. Yeah. Well, if I say Katie, I gotta delve into it now, right? Screw it.
Wait, think about it twice. Have a sip.
That's some good water. We talk about no, you know what? Screw it. Politics, a certain degree,
Yeah.
and religion.
Really,
Yes.
you struggle with both, and you feel like you can't delve too much into those subjects. Why?
Because the way human nature is set up and the way human nature is set up, you could be saying the most innocent thing that is logical and honest, but you are going to trigger people because you're attacking their identity. They will see it. They will see it as you're attacking their identity.
Yeah.
And that will become problematic.
So
Why did you ask that question, Albert?
I asked that question because I also sometimes think there's some things I want to get off my chest in those subjects.
Yeah.
But obviously,
Yeah.
not possible.
Yeah. Why is it not possible?
It's not possible purely because, in general, I just find that people don't like hearing the truth.
No, they like hearing a truth, not the truth.
Right. What do you mean? What's the difference?
The truth that they have grown up with, or the truth that is their truth, but not the truth.
Okay.
Right.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're going there, but I see what you mean.
You see what I mean? Yeah. Spitting bars, but more.
Yeah. You got bars. So,
bars, yeah.
I mean, that's just two subjects. I'm sure there's others, but it's like you are held back from speaking your mind.
Also, YouTube's algorithm will probably hold us back too.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah. You can't say something.
you can't certain things called the algorithm, like pick up a word and deem it shocking content. Yeah. We said racist before, so that might be a problem. But
it might be
in the previous,
yeah.
But we'll see.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
It's so yeah, because hopefully in the future we could delve into those subjects a bit more.
Yeah, of course. We will at some point.
But I'm sure one of the episodes that we recorded that's yet to be released, we kind of touched on it.
Fear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one touches on it. So I guess you guys might need to tune in to watch that one. We're gonna post it.
There'll be some next week, some clips from that next week.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So lastly, in conclusion, sort of thing, well, wherever this might take us.
Yeah.
I hope people are following this. But what are your goals?
My goals do not need to be stated here.
Okay, no problem.
Just to get better.
Yeah, would you like to be rich one day?
Yes, but not for the same reason that other people want. That some people want to be rich. I want to have enough money that I can, like everybody else, security. But I don't want to be rich so I can get a yacht and a jet and a Maybach and a Ferrari.
What's your idea of being rich?
Having enough to have a nice home to live in, to be able to survive without struggling every month, and having to not worry, So yeah, and like a stream of income that will keep you going.
Yeah.
I don't want to fly to space, to the edge of space. I don't want to be that kind of rich. You know what I mean? Yeah. No. I don't need to be in the edge of space. Yeah.
Well, I feel like today has been a milestone. We've managed to get one mic today.
We did.
Well, we have two mics, but that's another story. But
yeah,
the channel will just keep improving. It's nice to have you here in person.
Thank you.
I hope you stay motivated to make these trips.
Depending on how things go, we'll see.
Oh yeah, don't talk about that.
Let's not talk about that. Yeah.
That's another thing I can't talk about.
Yeah, it's true. Funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't have an opinion on certain things because it's almost like it's set in stone, and if you speak beyond this, then but anyway. Yeah. Funny.
Another thing that you cannot talk about.
Yeah.
The thing.
The thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, true, true. One of many things that we can speak about. But hey, you know, we probably could if we were on CNN or
Exactly.
Fox or
You know what, Adrian?
yeah.
Let's delve into this religion just for 5 minutes.
By all means.
What religion did you used to be?
You sure you want to go on this route?
Let's go. Save this in the vault. This is for the vault.
My last religion,
Yeah.
I was one of Jehovah's Witnesses. What about you?
I don't think we should go down this route.
All right. Okay. All right. All right.
So should we end it now?
Yeah.
Because we don't know what to talk about anymore. Alright then.
What about your side of things? Call you interview me like you gotta talk to.
Alright, go on, ask me a question then.
All right. Like the same questions you asked me about being a people pleaser. Do you think that you were a people pleaser, and how do you think you got there, and why did you think you did it? And would you say
I
you
was
are
a
different
people
now?
pleaser because I was raised very strictly, trying to impress my dad. So I feel like that translated into my whole life. When you're raised a certain kind of way, it influences you upwards, innit?
Yep.
Whether it's from the age of 7 where things are beginning to register,
Yep.
and then you go in other areas. So sometimes what people need to realize is that you are not a certain way because of, it could be just one situation that trickles down to all aspects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Mm.
True. And it's funny how people don't realize that subconsciously what they're doing during childhood
Mm-hmm.
translates into adult life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't realize.
Mm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So would you say you're a different person now?
I feel like I am.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
A lot more easy on myself. And yeah.
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 Not guilting yourself as much and stuff, and understanding who you are, and
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Well, Adrian, it's been nice doing this live. Obviously, because it's the first time, we're trying to get used to the setup.
Yeah.
We're going to purchase a new mic.
Yeah. Or a jack, there's got to be some kind of connection we could use for two.
USB.
Yeah, like something that you could plug USB in to connect two mics.
It's the condenser that we
Was a condenser, right? Yeah.
It's what separates the mics.
Got you. What I meant is, the condenser put the USB port 2 into the same.
No, not that.
I need to see what it looks like.
Pin. It's a 3-pin thing.
Oh, cool. Got you.
Yeah. Alright, bro. It's been nice catching up.
It has been.
And yeah, let's see how the videos turn out.
Let's see, indeed.
Feel free to subscribe. And the haters out there, I don't know what to do.
Peace.
Peace, man. Oh.